Hi everyone, welcome to another Fun Fact Friday. I'm Dr. Sam and we're here at University Animal Clinic, and we are not at my office, as you can tell. I'm in our x-ray unit so that we can talk a little bit about foreign bodies. So eating things your dog is not supposed to eat. And so this came up because a technician of mine had their dog last night get up on the kitchen counter and eat an entire rotisserie chicken, bones and all. And here's his x-rays here. And as you can see, these are the bones in his stomach. And his stomach is quite full of all that chicken that he ate. And so I want to talk a little bit about what you should do should this happen to you. So ideally, you want to get to us ASAP. Regardless of what they ate, why, all of that information, we want you to get to us or call us ASAP. And that's because the sooner we act, the better, for a couple different reasons. One, if we're going to make them vomit, and it depends on what they ate, we're not going to make him vomit because those bones on the way up could cause more damage because they might have some sharp pieces to them. But if your pet ate something that we could possibly make them vomit up, like grapes or raisins, which are toxic, rat poison, things like that, that we can have them throw up, we need to do that in the first 2 hours, ideally. Maybe up to 4 we can get them to vomit. But we need to do that right away. The sooner the better. So give us a call. And my kind of rule of thumb for these kinds of should we make them throw up or not is if it's caustic or burns going down, we don't want it to come up because it's just going to burn going up. So if they got into chemicals, any kind of those things that'll burn, bleach, things like that, we don't want to make them vomit it back up again because we're just going to do more damage. Things like that, chemicals and things, or if it's too late to make them vomit, it's been in their stomach too long, then we will often give them something called activated charcoal. This will bind to some of those chemicals and take that compound and help it pass through the body so that it's not getting absorbed, causing more damage. So that's the next step for that. But the key is getting here as soon as possible. Sometimes we have things like foreign bodies that are in the stomach, like a corn cob, tennis ball, car keys, wedding rings. I've seen a lot of different things that can get stuck. And again, it's much easier for us to remove these objects from the stomach than from the intestine. The stomach is made to expand and contract, to grow in size. And so for it to accommodate a larger structure for a short period of time, it's not the end of the world. But if that thing, that foreign material, were to move into the small intestine has a very specific diameter. It's not made to necessarily expand very much. And so some of those larger objects, if they move into the intestine, could get stuck. And once they're stuck, they can cut off blood supply, they can puncture through the intestine, causing sepsis, they can cause all kinds of damage and wreak all kinds of havoc. So the sooner we can get it out, the better. And as a surgeon, it's a lot easier for us to do a gastrotomy, where we go into the stomach to remove something, versus going into the intestine, which is called an enterotomy. Again, because once I make cuts into that intestine, it makes that body wall of that lumen decrease in size, versus the stomach, again, it's made to get bigger and smaller. It's a little bit more forgiving when we mess with it. So getting it when those objects are in the stomach is so much easier than waiting till they've now moved in the intestine and gotten stuck. And now the pet's getting sick and vomiting. So the sooner you know that there's something stuck, the better. So I hope this helps you guys to know what to do should you get into this situation and your pet eats something they're not supposed to, and you need to get to us right away. Again, within 2 to 4 hours, ideally, so that we can either make them vomit, give them activated charcoal, kind of start moving with the next steps, because the sooner the better, the sooner the easier it is to treat it in these patients. So I hope this helps. I hope this at least gives you a little eye into what we would want to do next in these situations. If you have ideas for the next Fun Fact Friday, leave them in the comments below. I always want to talk about what you guys want to hear about. Give this video a like and a share. We love getting all this information out here on YouTube. We want to increase our subscriber group. We want the more pets we can help, the better. So the more people that know about this, the better. So help share this information. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thanks.